Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you've ever stopped by a roadside vendor for a quick, refreshing drink on a hot day, you're not alone, but you might want to think twice about the ice that's cooling it down. Today, I'm diving into why roadside ice can be a massive health hazard. It's something many of us overlook, but it's crucial to be aware of. First off, let's talk about the water source. This is where the problem often begins. The water used to make roadside ice often isn't purified or safe. It's not the same as the filtered water you might use at home. In fact, it can be contaminated with harmful bacteria, viruses, and even parasites. These microorganisms can cause serious health issues. Imagine sipping on a drink chilled with ice made from water contaminated with fecal matter. It's a horrifying thought, but it's a reality in many places. Not so refreshing now, right? But it gets worse. The problem doesn't stop at the water source. The handling and storage of this ice can be downright unhygienic. Imagine the conditions in which this ice is kept. Roadside vendors usually don't have access to proper sanitation facilities. This means they can't maintain the cleanliness standards we expect. This means that the ice might be handled with dirty hands, stored in filthy containers, and exposed to dust and dirt. It's a perfect storm for contamination. It's a breeding ground for contaminants. These conditions allow bacteria and other harmful organisms to thrive. Now you might be wondering, isn't there any regulation to control this? It's a valid question. Well, in many places there's a glaring lack of oversight and regulation for roadside food and beverage vendors. This lack of regulation is a major issue. This makes it even harder to ensure that these vendors are following proper hygiene standards. Without regulation, there's no accountability. Essentially, it's a free-for-all. Vendors can operate without adhering to any health guidelines, putting consumers at risk. And here's the kicker: the risk of illness. This is the most immediate and concerning consequence. Consuming contaminated ice can lead to a variety of gastrointestinal illnesses. These illnesses can be severe and debilitating. We're talking about diarrhea, dysentery, typhoid, and even cholera. These are serious diseases that can have long-term health impacts. E. coli is a very common contaminant found in such conditions. It's one of the many bacteria that can cause severe illness. These illnesses can hit you hard and fast, making that cool drink feel like a terrible mistake. It's not worth the risk. So what's the takeaway here? It's simple but important. Always be cautious about where your ice is coming from. It's a small step that can make a big difference. It's best to stick to trusted sources where you know the water is purified and the handling is hygienic. Your health is worth the extra effort. Your health is too important to risk for a moment of refreshment. Make smart choices and stay safe. Thanks for tuning in, and stay safe out there. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips and updates. Your engagement helps us bring you more valuable content. See you next time. Take care and stay informed.